So 4 weeks ago I got the amazing opportunity to be part of a launch campaign for the DJI Air 3S. The main goal of this project was to show off the powerful 1-inch sensor as well as use cases for the 70mm zoom lens. This drone has faced a series of tests while shooting this campaign, from battery life to accidentally crashing it. As someone who used the DJI Air 3 and loved it, I was interested to see what the improvements were actually like. Okay, so let's start with the 1-inch sensor. For one of the shoots we went to this really cool location in Madeira that looked a bit like Mars. We had only one light source and it was almost pitch black, but the results were still incredible. The sensors are now upgraded with the new LiDAR integration, which helps for low light scenarios in particular. I also took the drone out one evening for a night flight to see how capable it is in low light, and honestly the quality was very impressive. One morning myself and my good friend Jason set out early morning to get some vertical shots for Instagram. With the help of a fantastic model and photographer, Mariana, we made this epic reel which you can view on my Instagram. It is worth noting that vertical mode is still 2.7K, so no changes there. The 70mm zoom lens is something I used a lot on the Air 3, and I can confidently say it looks amazing on the new Model 2. Now for one of my favourite new features, which is the increase of internal storage. It's now 42GB. For one of the days I accidentally left my SD cards at home, and I was pleasantly surprised that I could shoot the whole day with no worries at all. Having the ability to slow the video down to 120fps is a feature I personally won't be using very much, but I did put it to the test one evening at Blue Hour and the results looked really cool. When filming a bike scene, we also got some really cool slow motion shots, which didn't make the final cut, but they're still great clips to have. One of the days we were filming a motorbike scene and we wanted a fast-paced, high-action feeling. This meant sports mode without any sensors on. This led us to hit a branch and the drone fell to the floor. Fortunately no damage was caused and I was able to fly as normal just moments after, helping us achieve the following shots. Now I want to share one of the craziest stories from my time using this drone.
Mate, the Northern Lights are, we can do it right.
We rushed to the location, lifted the drone and set it to an 8-second shutter, which is new for this model. On screen are my official settings for this shot, and honestly I still can't believe the drone managed to capture the Northern Lights. For each shoot day we used all 3 batteries, and I did notice it was slightly less than I got on the Air 3. Having said that, I was flying in strong winds and in sports mode. Some of my favourite shots from this shoot came from using a really cool wide-angle lens attachment. This basically expands the view to 113 degrees. This is great for shooting in tight spaces or wanting to get a more unique establishing shot. The 14 stops of dynamic range really shows when shooting at sunrise or sunset. Obstacle avoidance is absolutely amazing, and I trust this thing more than any other drone I've used before. I was managing to do hikes and leave it to do its thing with no stress at all. So the big question is, who should buy this? If you're currently looking for a drone that can deliver unique shots compared to other drone users while having a wide angle camera with superior image quality, this one's for you. It is worth considering the weight, so if you're limited to space in your camera bag, it may be best to stick with something like the Mini 4 Pro. Now, if you already own an Air 3, an upgrade really isn't essential in my opinion, but if you have the extra money, the new features are definitely nice to have. For me personally, this will be my go-to for travel adventures, simply because I can now get improved low light performance, 70mm lens shots, along with better obstacle avoidance. If you've made it to the end of this video, I wanted to say a massive thank you for your support. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.